shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown town streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown town streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown town streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively.
Oh, good morning, Frederick. Goodness, it is Monday, July 6th. I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. Welcome to Good Morning Frederick. Monday after a wild weekend. Oh, boy. We're going to talk about it. We're going to recap our weekend as well. A little quiet of a day, a little rainy out. Good day to have a pajama day. That is one of Mama Cohn's favorites. All right, we're going to have our morning roundup with Bob and AJ this morning. Still some news to wrap up for this weekend. Pawsome Pets is going to be on today. We have Charmer, a 1-year-old female terrier mix. We're going to recap our weekend. Of course, the July 4th egg hunt. And Mama Cohn, AJ, and I went to see Young Washington last night, and we'll recap that movie. And then, of course, I'll go on about what else is happening in Frederick, because there's still lots of events. We are officially into the throes of summer. And let me just tell you, Frederick knows how to put on some events every single day. All right, subscribe to YouTube. We officially passed 2,500 subscribers. Thank you, Frederick. Appreciate it so much. A lot of that had to do with everyone subscribing this weekend, who we met at our tent at the party in the park. And we talked to so many people. We met so many of you out there, and got to see lots of old friends as well who have been around pretty much since day one. I thank you all so much for the support and watching Good Morning Frederick and supporting our Everything Frederick Live podcast network. John Hunt kicked ass this weekend, if I can say so. I know I don't have a bleep button, but let me just tell you, he rocked our Good Morning Frederick tent all day on Saturday. It was not easy, and we'll talk about that. Just trying to make it with the heat. I get it. It was a lot. I know. But we'll talk about all that coming up. But let's go ahead and officially kick off your Monday, July 6th.
Sponsored by Fusion Car Wash. Now with 2 locations in Frederick to serve you. One on Spectrum Drive near the FSK Mall, which is a full-service location. and TJ Drive with self-serve vacuums. Download the free Fusion Car Wash app and sign up for a monthly membership, and you can keep all your cars clean daily. FusionCarWash.com.
This next episode we like to call the Morning Roundup. We got to bring in AJ from Studio 401 on Wormans Mill Court, the view you're seeing out there right now. I'm not sure if Bob Miller's going to join us, but hopefully from WFMD, but we'll get started either way.
It's time for the Morning Roundup with Dani, Bob, and AJ Randall. Here to get you caught up with everything you missed overnight on Good Morning Frederick.
Sponsored by Atlas Wood Floors. Serving the area for more than 34 years. Wood floors, luxury vinyl plank. Anything that you put on your floor, they can handle it. Check out their Google reviews and give them a call today. 301-948-9663. That's 301-948. Wood. Be sure to ask for Jeff Koger or go to atlaswoodfloors.net.
Well, good morning to you, AJ Randall. It's a Monday morning, July 6th, coming live from Studio 401. Okay, got no sound. Happy Monday. Happy July. For some reason, you are still muted. This is going to be riveting. It's a great show. We should have decided earlier today. I said, we got all our guests are on vacation and we're just going to recap and do some fun stuff. And looks like AJ doesn't have any sound. So what I may do... Oh!
Am I here?
Yes.
I have no idea what's going on with this thing today. I had to restart it 2 times. And the first year, I was like 6 seconds behind. That would have been even more riveting. So...
It's a Monday. It's a Monday after a 250th celebration of our country. And wow, what a weekend. What a weekend. Shout out to Keith Hahn, sporting his 500th show t-shirt on Saturday, came and saw us.
Yeah.
And
Keith's a good guy.
So great to see Keith. It's always nice to see you guys in the wild. I love it. And
actually,
I'm so
Keith
glad
had this shirt on right here.
Yes, you guys would have been twinning. We had our other shirts on, though, you had your WFRE show shirt on.
Correct.
Good morning to Regina. Regina sent me, it's in my purse, and I can't reach it from here, a beautiful butterfly keychain.
2 of them.
Well, 2 came. I hope she was only charged for 1. I think only 1 was supposed to come, but I got 2. I'm actually going to gift 1 to my daughter. It's her 21st birthday next week. It's going to be part of her 21 gifts. Thank you so much to Regina for that. Heather, good morning to you. It looks like AJ was in the naughty chair. He was in the naughty chair.
I was in timeout.
Yes, in a timeout. And Mama Cone is here. Young Washington, we're going to talk about that. Young Washington, we saw that last night at Warehouse Cinemas. And we're going to talk about that one as well. Donald Brown, good morning to you. Thank you for joining us. I don't know if I've seen you on comments before, so appreciate you very much for stopping by. Good morning, Frederick, this morning. All right. Yeah, you're so sweet, Regina. The nicest thing ever.
Very
literally.
Nice.
Yeah. You didn't have to do it. But I love it. And it's on my keychain right now. All right, AJ, we do have some news from this weekend. You want to kick off our morning roundup?
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Dani, and good morning, Frederick. Frederick's annual July 4th celebration at Baker Park drew tens of thousands of people for live music, food, entertainment, fireworks as the city marked its 250th anniversary. And Good Morning Frederick gave away $250 in cash and 3 different eggs. We'll go over some of the winners that were just super, super awesome and so fun. Couldn't have the 3 best winners. Couldn't have better winners that we had. But even with the weather interruption that forced evacuation Saturday evening, the event resumed after the storm passed. Fireworks still went off. Visitors and longtime locals described the celebration as one of Frederick's signature community traditions with a mix of nostalgia, music, family fun, and hometown pride. Organizers and community partners, including groups like the Salvation Army and WFRE, helped make the day both feel festive and deeply local.
Yeah, look, I mean, I think it was a great event. I have to say, and Carissa Peterson, who was the co-chair for the 4th of July for Celebrate Frederick, I think made a very good point. It's the 250th year of our country. I am disappointed that what went on at Baker Park was kind of the same old, same old. There didn't seem to be any extra added for this momentous occasion. I mean, a parade would have been great. Having, I don't know. I just don't feel like, and we talked about it earlier last week, that Frederick did much more than what is typical. And again, no shade on the thousands, volunteers, people who did what they needed to do. It is not about that. What it seems to me that we celebrated, I think Frederick County turned 250 earlier, and there was like a year-long events throughout the year, planned big things, and I just don't feel like we did the same. But we had a great time Saturday. Weather was, torturous, but it was really, really great to see all the people who came out to that.
Yeah, for sure. It was a great day to celebrate America. This is a severe storm Saturday evening likely produced a microburst. This is a new term that everybody's using that I'm just now familiarizing myself with.
I called it a burst. I just didn't call it the microburst.
Yeah, it just was a bad storm in Middletown, bringing destructive winds along with strong enough to down trees, damage property, and knock out power for a large number of residents. We lost power in Yellow Springs at our brother and sister's house. But it looks like it came back on just a little while later. The National Weather Service meteorologist said the radar suggested wind gusts of 70 to 80 miles an hour in the hardest hits area. By the way, that is, I think that's a Category 1 hurricane is 75 miles an hour. A power outage stretched across Middletown and other parts of Frederick County, while residents described trees falling in a matter of minutes and debris scattering across yards and streets. By late Sunday, most customers had their power restored, but the storm left behind a visible trail of damage and shaken homeowners.
Yeah, look, I saw a lot of posts on social media. One lady said she just ran to go to the grocery store or whatever and came back, and literally there was damage everywhere near her home in Middletown. So hopefully everybody was safe. I don't think anyone was hurt, thank goodness. And, hopefully the damage wasn't too bad. But yeah, that's kind of scary. Quick.
It is. The old microburst.
I knew it was a burst something, and you made fun of me.
I've never heard of either one of the. I definitely hadn't heard what you said, but I'd never heard of the microburst either. Maybe I've been living under a rock. But Frederick police say 2 people have been charged with first-degree murder in the death of 63-year-old Amy Press Burdett. This is a very sad story. Her body was found in an apartment on Stafford Way. Investigators say Burdett knew both suspects, April Marie Evans and Dennis Carl Bonenberger. They've determined the killing was not a random act of violence. The police have critical timeframes between 4 and 5 a.m. on June 14th, but have released few other details while the homicide investigation remains active. Both suspects are already incarcerated outside Frederick County on unrelated charges, and Frederick warrants have been lodged as detainers.
Awful. Just awful.
Yeah, not great.
Well, I'm glad they have them, but yeah.
Well, on unrelated charges, which means they were just going on a spree.
They were just not good people.
Yeah. Frederick County officials are discussing the possibility of county-operated child care facilities after a new study found major gaps in access and affordability across the county. The study identified Frederick City, especially the Golden Mile, along with Thurmont, Middletown, and Walkersville, as areas with some of the strongest need for more child care options. It's recommended prioritizing Golden Mile for the first county-supported program and suggested Citizens Care and Rehabilitation Center on Rosemont Avenue as one possible location. County leaders say the findings are only an early step, but the study makes it clear that many families are paying far above affordable levels for child care and that supply is not matching demand.
Yeah, this is another interesting discussion, similar to affordable housing, right? And so what makes childcare so expensive?
The fact that they just jack the price up to whatever they want.
I mean, it sounds like that would be it. However, you have to think about facility cost, staffing, and insurance. And, I think that once you calculate those and you have a limited, these daycare centers are limited in size. So it's not as if you have 300 kids to offset exorbitant costs. And that's really the problem. The number one cost for every small business is staffing. Number one, by far. I don't care anything else. You could build a brand new building and staffing will outweigh the costs of what you're doing. It's just very expensive to have staffing. And then you want staffing that's certified. You want staffing that has a lot of experience. That costs even more. And so it's really a very complex discussion. But it is horrible for families, right? I get it. I had to put my kids in childcare, and it is so expensive that you very often say, I think it would be cheaper to not
Just to
work.
stay home. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because you're literally only working to pay for your childcare. So I get that. I'm not pushing that aside at all. Horrible for families to try to budget when you have kids and you need to work and you have childcare. Here's the flip side of that, though, is that should the rest of the county, maybe people who don't have kids, maybe seniors, should they be paying for childcare for other people? And this is kind of the discussion like the schools. And, we pay our county taxes. How are they going to do this without raising our taxes? That's what I want to know. If they can do it without raising our taxes, okay, all for it. I think it's great. It gives people an opportunity to have access if they don't normally. But we just have
one
to look
way
at
to do that is to bring in a very special place called the Quality Leering Center. Maybe they can take over a few different locations in Frederick.
Exactly. That's the way it would work. For sure. Oh, goodness. Yeah. Well, all right. Do we want to, while you're still here, Oh, yeah. Chris says he worked midnight shifts, so they didn't have to pay for daycare. I know that's hard too. As a parent, you're shuffling schedules to try to make sure your kids have the care they need. Good morning to Dawn. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in today. While you're still here, do we want to just go ahead and do our recap?
Sure.
Okay. What do we want to talk about first? I'm pulling up Facebook while we're chatting.
We'll go back to the 4th of July celebration and talk about the winners. We had lots of cash winners for the red, white, and blue Easter egg hunt, which had great sponsors help make this. You and I will do smaller increments of money at $50, which is still a great clip. But these were prizes of $250.
Sorry. My thing's getting started here without me. Okay. And look, here's the thing. First of all, thank you to those people who picked up eggs after 4:00 and texted them in. First, you're helping to clean up because Department of Public Works is going to have to clean up. There weren't very many eggs left over, to be honest. But when you found one, and there might still be a few out in Baker Park if you're ever out walking around, but you just text in the picture and we're going to send you a couple of scratch offs. Somebody said, what prize do I win? I'm like, well, you didn't turn it in by 4, so you're not getting the prizes that we allotted. However, still happy for you to help clean up the park, and we'll send you some scratch offs for doing that. lots and lots of people put their magnets on their vehicles and texted those in. And we're going to be doing a contest probably coming up in August where we're going to put your vehicle on the show. And if you see it, you're going to win $100. So we did that last year. We're going to do that again this year. We have lots and lots of people who have the Good Morning Frederick magnet on their vehicle. Yeah, we love that too. But I'm gonna pull up the winners. I'm telling you, I always say it always finds the right people when we do some of these contests. 3 winners found $250 each. And let me go ahead and play this that AJ put together.
World Fitzgerald VW and Yellow Springs Dental for making this the best 4th of July ever. And all of our $250 winners right here with Good Morning Frederick. $250. You just won. Look at this. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Come on in. That's my hand, brother. Yours has a t-shirt in it. All right. Thank you. Congratulations.
Yeah, that guy said, "What's in minus?"
Yeah, the next guy just won a T-shirt. So
Yeah,
the guy with her.
I do love that. Just I put on there because all the winners. I said it was one of the best days ever.
Yeah.
And the first comment for Camille is the 4th of July, but it's a stretch to say it was the best ever unless you've been to past 4th of Julys. And then if you see my comment on there, I was like, really speaking for the winners' purpose because they won $250. But yeah,
She agreed. She agreed with that. But I agree. And I think again, this is kind of talking about, was it the best ever as far as a 4th of July goes? I'll tell you, I think if you were around during the bicentennial, if you remember then, I was young, but I remember it, and it just seemed to be a different feeling.
well, of course, because in 1976 we had much more patriotism across the country. Now only half the people celebrate the whatever the 4th is, just depending on who the president is.
Yeah.
So.
And I think that's silly, honestly.
Of course.
And here's the other thing. I don't base my patriotism on who is in office ever. I don't care. I'm proud of this country. It's kind of sad to see the World Cup having come here, people from other countries more patriotic than most Americans and love this country more openly than some Americans as well. And then what else did we have? Let's see. I'm just pulling up. We did a cash drop. I'm gonna pull this one up. That was fun. We had yesterday. We do occasionally. We call it the Easy Sunday Morning, where we tell you where we are.
Well, it's a beautiful Sunday here in Frederick.
Yeah.
AJ and I are.
And so we were out. It was hot. Boy, this weekend was so hot. I'm telling you. And many people may have seen my post that my car has no AC. A lot of people thought I meant my house didn't have AC. And trust me, that would have gotten fixed immediately. My car still does not have AC. So we had to find a shady spot because we took my car to hide the money. And ended up at Urbana Regional Park, Urbana District Park, I think. And it was really, really fun. We had a really great time, and we ended up, let's see, it was about, we need to tell you about that too. Please look for this page on Facebook. If it friends you or follows you, please block it. There is
you got to say more than that. It looks like it's our page, but it's not ours. It's identical to our page.
But it is not. We will never, ever, ever make you click on anything in order to win money or anything else. In fact, most of the time, we're not even around when we hide the money. You just go grab it. We do ask you to snap a photo of yourself so we know that it's been found, but we never need a name or anything like that. But this is the title of the page is "You have been selected winner. Please check my post to claim your prize." And then they say it's mandatory to click on the link. That is not us, okay? And it's following like 500 people. And at the time, it had 7. Before we even left, it had 9 followers. So please do not get scammed. Do not follow that page. But anyway, it took us about 9 minutes. And that's a close-up of that page again. And then I click on the thing. It's terrible. Yeah. I don't know why those scams exist. We have reported it.
But Facebook doesn't care.
No,
so.
They don't care. They don't care. They want us to pay to make sure that you know that we're real. But at just about 9 minutes in, it might have been 10 because I started the thing late. We heard some honking. Let's see here.
And it's 9 minutes. It was the longest. We were in the middle of nowhere. I hope that person isn't running to see us. I would feel really bad. Oh, hey, what's your name?
You gotta grab it.
You are Margaret. Congratulations. How are you?
That was so fun.
Take it. Spend it wisely.
I will. Thank you so much. We love you.
Where were you when you saw the video?
I was at home with the kids, and I quickly went to tell my husband, I need you to stay here.
I gotta do
So,
so now I have to share it. But
Yeah,
Well,
okay.
Yeah,
tell everybody
so
where it was hidden.
Oh, it was right here at Urbana District Park.
Yes.
Down at the bottom before you get over by the dog park area.
Yeah. She knew right away where it was, takes her kids there all the time to the park, and I want to thank her. She's been following us for just about 3 months, and we had just such a great time. It's so fun to interact when we have that opportunity. So I want to congratulate her.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So, and then finally, we saw a movie this weekend.
We did. We went to go see Young Washington, which was an exceptional movie. It was a great time to see it on the weekend of the 250th birthday of America. And I tell you, man, for me, it was a 10 out of 10. And I learned a lot that I didn't know about Washington because I've, realized that they stopped teaching a lot of the prehistory of American history when I was in school, just to get to other stuff, I guess, that they deemed not as important. But I really wish people would see the movie or at least, look up really what Washington did, because it's pretty amazing.
Well, and you told me the story that at the very end of the movie they shared about...
Well, don't spoil it.
I'm not going to spoil it. I wasn't going to tell the story. I was just going to play our video. And we love Warehouse Cinemas. Gotta thank them as well.
Got me feeling like I can't be without you. Anytime someone mention your name, I be feeling as if I'm around you. Ain't no words to describe you, baby. All I know is that you take me high. Can you tell that you drive me crazy? Cause I can't get you out my mind. Think of you when I'm going to bed. When I wake up, think of you again. You are my homie, lover, and friend. Exactly why you light me up inside like the 4th of July. Whenever you're around, I always seem to smile.
Hey, what's up? It's Dani. Just finished watching this masterpiece. If it doesn't get awards this year, I don't know what is wrong with it. Young Washington, beautiful cinematography, amazing job. Stories I've never heard about young George Washington. Unbelievable, 10 out of 10. And of course, it's made an 11 because we're at Warehouse Cinemas. Refillable popcorn, refillable sodas, comfy seats. I even had the heater on, even though it's 110 outside. Great. Mama Cone loved it, giving it 2 thumbs up. If this doesn't make you want to chant USA afterwards, I don't know. You got to come see it at Warehouse Cinemas. Yeah, great job on that video to AJ. I mean, movie more than I expected. 2 hours, 5 minutes of, I was just seriously entranced. Just beautiful. We're trying to figure out where it was filmed because it was
majestic.
You were transformed back to, the 1770s and 1750s. And just really, really amazing. And it's kind of nice to see that there was failure before there was success with George
Right.
Washington, right? Stories again, you wouldn't have even known. And
it goes to show you when you watch it in real time, like how, because now we just, hey, if we got to get a message to Boston, we just text our friend or we shoot a quick email or, at this point we could almost just teleport ourselves there. But you had to ride a horse. If you had a horse, if you didn't, you had to walk. And so if you wanted to get something from Maryland to Virginia, say, that's like a 4-day problem. And so by the time, let's say the governor was sick, you would ride 4 days, tell Virginia, hey, the governor of Maryland's sick, we got to do something. Then they would send their message back. You're almost 2 weeks behind on the message. I mean, it just is insane, really, what we went through to really.
Well, and how isolating, right?
Yeah.
So they're fighting a war. We didn't even realize what was happening. Us as students of the schools here, and and one side is doing one thing, and you have no idea what the rest of the people are doing. It's just even your own troops on your own side, and really, really interesting showcasing of the Native Americans, the French, and the British colony, because at the time we were still under British reign. And to hear George Washington praise the king was really, really interesting.
Yeah, it was really weird. But then in the end, obviously so it's a must see, I think. So
it is a must see. It is a must see. We're not going to give anything else away. It is playing, I'm sure, at all major theaters, but we recommend Warehouse Cinemas because you get the best viewing there. So anything else to wrap up our weekend?
Nope, big weekend, and now back to the regular scheduled programming.
Regular scheduled programming. That's right. All right, AJ, thank you for all of your hard work. Chris says he can't afford you. Actually, probably a Buffalo Wild Wings meal would probably suffice.
Don't give away the secrets now.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We got to thank all of our sponsors. Huge, again, thank you. Tire World, Fitzgerald VW, and, of course, Yellow Springs Dental for sponsoring the 4th of July egg hunt and helping us to give away $750 this weekend. More money coming your way. Don't you worry. We're going to be hiding some more coming up soon. You got to keep it right here for it. Here's a word from our wonderful sponsors, and we'll be back with Happening in Frederick and Pawsome Pets right after this.
Sponsored by A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business located right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding, windows, and gutters, and they can even build you a new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157 or email info@ansconstruction.net. You can get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. Just tell Sandra that Dani sent you.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
When you care deeply about Frederick County, you want your generosity to matter. The Community Foundation provides trusted guidance to connect people with the causes they care about, creating enduring impact and making more possible across Frederick County. Visit frederickcountygives.org.
Love the Community Foundation. Want to welcome them to the Everything Frederick Live Podcast Network. And now, here is your Pawsome Pet for today.
Charmer is this week's Pet of the Week. When you meet Charmer, it's immediately obvious how she earned her name. She greets every new person like an old friend and happily leans in for all the affection she can get. Sadly, Charmer's family could no longer afford to care for her, so they decided to relinquish her to the shelter. Since arriving, she has been spayed, microchipped, and brought up to date on routine vaccinations and preventatives. Yes, she is wearing a doggy diaper in some shots. This is only temporary to help reduce the possibility of infection after her spay. As always, it's a great time to adopt at FCAC, but right now, it's even a little sweeter. The standard adoption fee for an adult dog is $90, but right now, you name your adoption fee. That's right, pay what you want. The shelter is open Monday through Saturday. If you're interested in Charmer or any other animal at the shelter, please make a reservation at visit fcac.as.me or give us a call at 301-600-1546 and we'd be happy to make that appointment for you.
Oh, Charmer. What a sweetie. Oh, my goodness. I love that so much. All right, let's go over what's happening in Frederick. All right, it is on July 23rd. Frederick Feud is coming to Rockwell Brewery. Get your tickets right now. Oh, let me pull up the QR code. QR code's on the screen for you. Buy your tickets right now. It's going to be so fun. Now, when you purchase your tickets, you're going to want to select the nonprofit that you want to support because nonprofits get $5 per general admission ticket. So the tickets are $25 and the nonprofit gets $5 of that. When you buy a $40 ticket, which is VIP, and we only have a limited number, the nonprofit gets $10. So buy your ticket. It's going to be so fun. And as an audience member, you may have the opportunity to win some prizes as well. We're going to have some audience participation prizes for that. It's going to be so, so fun. All right. So go to Eventbrite and search Frederick Feud or scan the QR code right on your screen. All right. Now through August 31st, you can enter to win 2 tickets to see Harry Styles benefiting Focus. You can go to their Facebook page to find out about entering. And soon enough, the Great Frederick Fair is going to be here and the mullet contest is on. And we would love for you to enter. We have a lot of great prizes for you on that one as well. And did you know you can get your event listed here? $25 for 5 days, $40 for 10 days. Cheap to be on the fastest growing streaming show in Frederick for sure. We just found out 1 million views on Facebook in the last 28 days. Thank you guys so much for that. It's so exciting, and we are so happy to be a part of your day-to-day. And then, of course, you can find, this is just the highlight of the events. You can find all of them, all of the events listed on the calendar by clicking that QR code. It is carnival season right now. Starting on today, Thurmont's Fireman's Carnival is this week. I hope they have nice weather. I feel so bad for Walkersville. We went to Walkersville last week, and it was so hot all week, and now it looks like the rain. Hopefully, most carnivals run from 6 to 10 p.m., so hopefully it clears up for them this week, and then Urbana is after that. All right. Today, there is also trivia at Warehouse Cinemas, 7 to 9 p.m. Look, did you know Warehouse is much more than just movies? Of course, you have a great food choices. I think AJ, let's see, Mama Cone gets the little corn dog bites, and we both got the funnel cake fries because they are amazing. And I'm trying to remember what AJ got yesterday, but the flatbreads are unreal. The sandwiches, like they have the grilled cheese, the elevated grilled cheeses, really, really good as well. Highly recommend the food there. And then they have a full bar. So if you're an adult and you want to enjoy an adult beverage, maybe while playing trivia, maybe you just want to stop in, you're over that way, you want to get in out of the heat or the rain, and you want to have something to eat or drink, you can do that at Warehouse Cinemas. I love it. All right, July 7th. That's tomorrow, 10 a.m. to close is $7 Tuesdays at Warehouse Cinemas. All movies, just $7. And then 7 to 10 p.m., there's line dancing at the Banyan. That is a $10 cover charge. On the 8th, summer concerts at Westview. The band is Diamond Alley this week. You can check that out. You might want to watch their socials because the weather looks, who knows what's going to happen this week. July 9th, Alive at 5 is back with Ben Flournoy, I think. Bluesy Pop is happening. And on July 10th, Moana's Luau Party kicking off. Moana goes on, starts showing on the 10th. And Warehouse Cinemas is having a great party for that. 8:30, lightning round at the Met Comedy at Maryland Ensemble Theater. And 9 p.m., Bad Influence Blues Band from D.C. is playing at JoJo's. On the 11th, my good friend Mark, his band Generations Apart is at Poor Decisions in Newmarket on the 11th. And 9:30 to close, it's karaoke at Callahan's. July 12th, Frederick Roller Derby presents Ye Old RollerCon FOMO scrimmage at TJ High School. At 4, there's a spirits tasting to benefit the FSK Lions Club, and that's at McClintock. And at 6 o'clock, the summer concert series, A Night of Motown, is at the Baker Park Bandshell. 13th, you got Puppy Yoga at the Veterans Services Center at Goodwill. And on the 16th, you have a blood drive at VFW. All right. Well, that about wraps everything up for us. Here's your tickets to Frederick Feud. Please scan that. Please join our group, Frederick Connect, on Facebook, a place we try to limit the drama. We try to just give you information. Good place to ask your questions. We'd love for you to join us there. Frederick Connect is one of the newest groups on Facebook to help you find information you need. And of course, subscribe to the channel. We thank you so much to get us over 2,500 subscribers. It's no small feat, let me just tell you, getting people to subscribe to you on any channel. Like anything, follow anything, I get it. But I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a fabulous week. Keep me posted on your vacation photos, and if you're out and about, we'd love to see what's going on. And on Frederick Connect, we'd love for you to post your kids' sporting events, and we will use that on the show. If you see traffic, if you see an incident, anything that happens when you post it to Frederick Connect, we might use it not only on Good Morning Frederick, but right after us, John's house is going to be streaming. He will use it as well. And of course, at 4 o'clock weekdays, Frederick Sports. That goes from Little League all the way up to the majors. So we'd love to highlight your family on our shows. All right. Have a fabulous day. And let's get out there, Frederick. Let's be great.
This episode is a proud production of the Everything Frederick Live Podcast Network. Your home for Frederick's best podcasts, streaming daily on YouTube.